Coming from Variety, Trump announces he's been unanimously elected Kennedy Center chairman. Shonda Rhimes stepped down as treasurer. Wasn't it just the other day that he took to his platform, Truth Social, to say that he got rid of everybody? I mean, if you're the only person voting, I guess it is unanimous. I don't know. Let's get into it. President Trump said Wednesday that he'd been unanimously elected to lead the board of the Kennedy Center, completing his takeover of the Washington, D.C. Cultural Center. The move, which the president announced on his social media site Truth Social, where truth goes to die, evidently, comes after Trump moved to oust members of the organization's board who had been appointed by his predecessor, Joe Biden. It's a great honor to be chairman of the Kennedy Center, especially with this amazing board of trustees, Trump wrote on Truth Social. We will make the Kennedy Center a very special and exciting place. Who the fuck is we? And you are about as cultured as a cured ham. On Monday, Trump announced that Richard Grenell, who serves as his envoy for special missions, would be the interim executive director of the Kennedy Center. Trump has criticized the organization for having programming that is overly woke. No more drag shows or other anti-American propaganda, only the best, Trump wrote on Truth Social while announcing Grenell's appointment. I'm no Kennedy Center expert. I don't play one on TV or on social media, but I don't recall there being drag shows. But when it comes to the arts, you know, we Alphabet Mafia, like that's our niche. I don't know how you gon', and you know we darkies, we in the arts too. So I don't know how you gon'. I don't know. The Kennedy Center's upcoming season includes revivals of popular musicals such as Les Miserables, Legally Blonde, and The Sound of Music, as well as a show celebrating the 50th anniversary of Dungeons and Dragons and a production of Parade, which depicts the trial and lynching of Jewish American Leo Frank in Georgia in 1915. How about y'all write in and say that you would love to have a production of Peter Pan shown? Or Mrs. Doubtfire. Or here's one that we haven't seen in a while, Victor Victoria. I mean, since his concern is drag. Maybe we could have a nice Tootsie musical. Bosom buddies? Trump's changes were met with immediate action by entertainment figures. Shonda Rhimes, the organization's treasurer, who had been appointed by President Barack Obama, immediately announced she had resigned from the board. Of course. I can confirm, as of today, Shonda has resigned from the board of the Kennedy Center. We have no further comments, said a rep for Rhimes. Soprano Renee Fleming said she would step down as artistic advisor to the center, the New York Times reported. Meanwhile, Ben Folds, the singer-songwriter and Ben Folds 5 frontman, said Wednesday on Instagram that he will step down as artistic advisor to the National Symphony Orchestra because of the president's actions. Given the developments at the Kennedy Center, effective today, I am resigning as artistic advisor to the NSO, he wrote. Not for me. Nobody was fucking with you, Trump, during the campaign. What makes you think that they're going to now? And even though you're taking a Sharpie to every wall and every room, you are not reading the room. You are illiterate to it like a motherfucker. Okay? How are you going to go through and weed out wokeness from artistry? The Kennedy Center said its newly constituted board will include White House Chief of Staff Susie Wiles, White House Deputy Chief of Staff Dan Scavino, Attorney General Pam Bondi, and Second Lady Usha Vance. The board also terminated the contract of Deborah Rutter, who has been president of the Kennedy Center for more than a decade. So how the fuck are you supposed to effectively run the country if you're supposed to be running the Kennedy Center? And how are you supposed to effectively be running the Kennedy Center if you're effectively or trying to appear effectively running the fucking country? At some point, y'all have to stop being power hungry, because who the fuck are you supposed to reign over if we're all dead or not showing up? Did you think about that shit?